Sue, don't you have something you wanted to say to these people? All right. I'm bringing it down. I'm bringing it down. Is this good? Yeah? About like that. How's that? Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want what I have. No,
Yes, I do. All right, so a couple things. Everyone keep in mind this. No, I don't want to. I asked you. All right, so Friday night, we're going to have a bourbon symposium. All donations to the charity is going to be starting point with Tom Roberts going to be the bartender. And then we have a nice big Halloween function going on Halloween night. It's going to be posted on Facebook. Everybody look at it. We'll have a bunch of events going on. Now, one other thing. I thought tonight would be a befitting night to honor, somebody who might be having a big birthday pretty soon. When I first started here on a temporary basis, as we know that all worked out, 5 years ago, we had this pretty boy coming in every Tuesday night that thought he ran the whole show. And I didn't realize that over the years, this pretty boy would become a very good friend of mine that I trust and love dearly, and I tell him all my secrets when we were closing at midnight, 1 o'clock, and he's still cleaning up his stuff because I couldn't get out of here. So, Jonathan Sardi, we all wanted to come and wish you a happy birthday 2 days ahead, and all your friends and everybody and your lovely girlfriend, and we are so glad he came into the picture because he doesn't drink as much, he doesn't walk out on his tabs, and look how good he's looking. So we want to thank Sally especially. Oh, and look, a cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Jonathan, in honor of your birthday, the Reverend will be hosting part of open mic because we thought everyone might like to get up and say a little something about you. So we don't have to pay you, right?
John, remember all the times you made me wait till 11 o'clock at night to play? Well, at the risk of you never allowing me to play again, I'm going to get even with you. So, I'm an expert on birthdays. I've seen 40 again and again and again. But it's a funny thing about age, little kids love to brag about their age. You ask someone how old they are. I'm 4, I'm 5, I'm 5.5, I'm 6. Then when they get to their double digits, they want to be a double digit. Then it's 10, 11, 12. Then all they want to do is be a teenager. Then it starts at 13. Now they're a teenager, 13, 14. They get other thoughts in their minds. But now they're really thinking about 18. Because in some places, you're allowed certain liberties at 18, like bars and alcohol. But then there's the military and all that. And then, when you're in your teens, then you want to be in your 20s. 20 is nice. 21 is really the golden age to be. I want to be 21. 21, 22, 23, they're all pretty good. When you get to about 25, you start to reflect on, I'm 25, what the hell's next? You don't want to think about anything after that until that age of 30. And 30 comes around. Oh my God, am I old? 30 years old. That's when people stop talking about birthdays, if they even admit to having one at 30. Then comes 31, 32. They don't talk about it, but people find out. Immediate family will honor each birthday, but they don't actually get to the really good ones until they get to the even and the odd number, the fives, 35, and then there's 40, 45, 50. But 40 is significant because here you are, 4 or 5 years old, 6, 7, 15, 20, 35. Oh no, I'm at 40. Oh my God. But for a 40-year-old, you've done all right. Now if you had seen John 6 months ago, oh, he was still a handsome dude, but he was about 25 pounds heavier. And he got on this health kick. And if anyone follows his postings on Facebook, he talks a lot about GMOs, genetically modified organisms. And some of these postings would go on and on and on, but he seemed to focus on one thing in particular. It was corn. He's convinced himself the corn is the root of all evil. So he gave up corn and all corn products, and he makes sure none of that is in his diet and all, and look what it's done for him. He's lost 25 pounds. There may be some other reasons too, like giving up alcohol, which is a stupid mistake. But that was good. So some friends of his and myself, I'm a valley musician. I play around here a lot, and I play here a lot. And over in the corner are some of his friends there that are some other valley musicians. And we just kind of wondered, if it took 6 months to work off 25 pounds just by getting rid of the corn, we kind of thought, wouldn't it be interesting if we held him down and made him eat an ear of corn? See what would happen. Now, this one was picked about 2 years ago. So later on this evening, after some other people get to wish him well, we're going to tie him in a chair and force feed him and then stand back and see what happens. So that's your birthday present for me. Thank you. All right, what else? I got notes. So you can't... Oh, first I should apologize to all the musicians who came in here for a Hoot night tonight who aren't always here, who seldom pass through. John will try to get you up on stage if there's anything left to him at the end of this. So if he hasn't left or broken down in tears. But I also, if you look at this TV right behind me here, there's a slideshow going on put up by the Benesh family. And if you look at that, like that one right there, you know who that is? That's Jonathan Sardi. What? Oh, Sally. Sally provided you shouldn't tell her that. John hears that. So while you're listening to me and some other folks, they'll run this slideshow continuously, and it's pretty fascinating. Now, I'm a child of the 60s, and I never looked like some of these pictures that are coming up. And I was, at one time, I was his height, too. So this is what happens when 40 goes by. I was about an inch taller than you, and I had more hair. See, gravity has this way of sucking you down and holding you down, and it just never goes away, ever. So I've got just a couple of things here to... Well, first of all, birthdays are good for you. Statistics show that people who have the most of them live the longest. I'm living pretty good. At 40, things start to change, perspectives start to change. At 40, before crossing a room, you look both ways. At 40, every time you suck in your gut, your ankles swell. At 40, you suffer from clue deficit disorder. You didn't have a clue about tonight. You thought we all came in for lobster. First sign, clue deficit disorder. At 40, your idea of weightlifting is standing up. At 40, you sing along with elevator music. Getting old sucks, but it beats the alternative. And then you start apologizing for yourself and your age, and you say things like, I'm not 40, I'm 18 with 22 years of experience. My own mortality will be the death of me yet. My mouth is in gear, brain is in neutral. It's easier to get older than it is to get wiser. Don't take life so seriously, it's not permanent. Your new easy chair, now I saw a picture on the internet of this new easy chair. Is another sign of old age. Your new easy chair has more options than your car. Your arms are almost too short to read the newspapers. You'll be wearing these sometime soon. I like this one the best. As healthy as you've stayed, you've made it to 40. So at 40, if you've never smoked, you can start now because you don't have time left for it to hurt you. Oh, and at 40, it takes longer to rest than it did to get tired. So you're not over the hill yet, John, but he's working on it. A few more years, you're going to start looking like me. What the hell are you going to do then? So anyway, there's a few people here who have some special things to say, so I'd like to invite them up one at a time. And just to wish John well. Right. Some of them have known him a lot longer than I have and probably know things that I didn't know. So this should be interesting. So I like to start by calling up another one of the more successful musicians here in the Valley, Mr. Jeremy Dean from the Dean Machine.